Good morning, all. All right, everything seems to be working out fine. Good morning, good morning. I got a new setup for the YouTube. Okay, give me a second. Good morning, good morning. I've got to do something. Give me a second. My brother's trying to reach out to me, y'all. Give me a second. Let me finish this right quick. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. All right. You got people coming in on the YouTube side now. That's good. That's good. Give me a second. I'm almost there. All right. All right. Ethan. Good morning. Talia. Boys. Good morning, y'all. Good afternoon. Good evening, wherever you may be. All right. I'm almost ready. I'm going to give it about another minute or so before we get started. Hopefully, YouTube is working fine now. My audio is working great. I found out what was going on, what was going wrong with my audio, with all that squealing and screeching that was going on. I finally was able to get that situation rectified, so we're good to go there. So basically, if you guys go back to, I'm gonna give it another minute. I'm just going to discuss about what was going on. First of all, this morning I was with my mother again. Helping my mom out. Of course, mom, love you. Of course, I'm always going to take care of my mama. Before I even take care of you guys, I'm taking care of my mama first. That's my mama. With my mama, my mama. That's right. I'm gonna take care of my mother first. You know that. So I was taking care of helping my mom out this morning. So it caused me to run a little bit behind schedule, but that's no problem. Not a big deal. I still was able to get here within 10-ish to make sure that you guys get all the information. Okay, so with the equipment set up, yesterday, well, it was actually on Monday's briefing. I went back and watched the videos, and come to find out, I was like, man, something is wrong. I know I got everything set up. When I was doing the testing portion, everything sounded clear, good, but I kept hearing this squealing in the background, and it was fading in and out. I think if you go back to a couple of my lives, I mentioned that, and I asked everybody if you could hear me clearly. Well, come to find out, I watched the YouTube video, of course, and I actually had my mic set up wrong. So if you look at my mic, I have it on the new stand here. But the way I had the mic set up was, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys real quick. I had the mic pointed this way, and I was talking in the top of the mic, which is wrong. That's where you got all that squealing going on. So I was able to make that adjustments, run a couple tests yesterday, and everything worked out fine. And basically what happens is when you talk, you project out. Okay, if you got the mic pointed like that, you're projecting around it and it's only picking up small pieces. But when it's flat, it's catching most of your sound and your voices. So that was the problem that was going on with the mic before. All right, so I apologize about that. But hey, like I said before, that's how you learn. Trial and error, you keep moving forward. And, like the other video before that, when there was no audio at all, okay? Hey, I told you we're going to learn together. That's what it's all about, Ready Travelers. All right, so give it about 15 seconds, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with today's briefing. Like I said before, if you guys had any questions, any concerns, or anything that popped up within the last couple of days, ask those questions, and I'm gonna try to answer. If I don't know the answer, I'm gonna get the answer back to you. Once again, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know this is a grown folks channel. So it's not, if you're new to the channel and you're expecting to see cartwheels and people eating riding fruit, wrong channel. Go that way. My mom watching. Okay, so of course we're going to always be respectful, and we're going to always make sure that we do things the right way. Okay, so give it about. Excuse me, guys. Like I said, piling down here in the south, and it's affecting me again. So let me just slide off the camera real quick. Okay, I'm back. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the YouTuber saw everything I just did, but oh well. It is what it is. Until it rains again and get the rest of this pollen out of the air. Just got to suck it up, okay? All right, so it's 5 minutes in, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the briefing real quick. I also have an appointment that I got to make at 11, so that's why I'm jumping on real fast to make sure I get this information out to you guys as soon as possible. Okay. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Somebody called me. Oh, by the way, you guys tell me in the comment section what do you think about this title. Someone called me Captain Richard. Okay, so I don't know. I was like, okay, Captain Richard, huh? Because I'm giving out all this information, and I don't know. You guys tell me in the comment section if you like that name or not. Captain Richard. Okay. Anyway, so good morning. Welcome to the cruise briefing Wednesday, April 16th, 2025. Breaking cruise news. This is breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Royal Caribbean has canceled stops at Labadee, Haiti. Royal Caribbean has announced the cancellation of upcoming stops at its private destination, Labadee, Haiti, citing security concerns. The decision comes amid escalating unrest in the region, affecting itineraries will be adjusted accordingly. Now, that's bittersweet for me because, like I told you in one of my lives back, or one of those videos, I spoke highly favorable about Labadee, Haiti. Labadee, baby. That is a great spot. And I hope that they're able to, safety comes first. Safety is paramount. So I definitely understand what Royal Caribbean is doing with that. But the thing is that for me personally, I enjoyed the Labadee experience. It was great information, great time, great people, great island. And I don't even know if it posted yet, but once it posts, you guys will definitely, Labadee tradition. Once it posts, you guys will definitely get a clear understanding of what it was all about. I can't speak highly enough about that island and that part of Haiti. Now, but like I say, safety is paramount. Safety is more important than anything. You want to come back the way you left. So I definitely get it, and I definitely understand. All right, so moving on. Major cruise updates. Going to start off with Norwegian Cruise Line. The newly launched Norwegian Aqua is now hosting guests featuring innovative amenities such as the Aqua Slide Coaster, and all vegetarian. Oh, okay. The Aqua Slide Coaster, which I got to go into detail, find out what that's all about. An all vegetarian restaurant named Planteri, and the cruise line's first 3-bedroom duplex Haven Suite. The ships will sail to the destinations including the Dominican Republic and the British Virgin Islands. So I'm not sure about the Dominican Republic because, like I say, it's right next to Labadee. But see, now that's Royal Caribbean's decision. Norwegian may, have exclusive rights to the Dominican side as well. So I don't know. With more to follow on that. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. So don't take what I'm saying for gospel. All right. Carnival Cruise Line. A Michigan teenager has been sentenced to 8 months in prison for a bomb hoax on board the Carnival Sunrise, which forced the ship to alter the route mid-cruise and prompted an extensive security response. Okay, so if you haven't heard about that, that was all over the news this morning. Basically, what happened was the teenager, a 19-year-old kid, he was disgruntled because his girlfriend and family went out on a cruise and left him home to babysit and watch the pets. I couldn't make this up if I tried, ladies and gentlemen. So he called in a bomb hoax. Okay, so obviously he got arrested and let the legal matters take its place. So I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know exactly what transpired, but I saw it before I even gave this briefing that happened. And I was like, what? And that was on the Carnival Sunshine. That was actually our very first cruise ship that was at that particular time. It was sailing out of Charleston, South Carolina, but now it's out of Norfolk, if I'm not mistaken, Norfolk, Virginia. MSC Cruise Line, the MSC Sinfonia scheduled Mediterranean cruise has been canceled due to technical issues. Passengers have been notified, and the cruise line is working on rescheduling options. So basically, they just probably going to either give you your money back or put you on a different cruise ship. Okay. Renee, I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but JHANLYSE, Paul, Oliver, Judy, Ethan, YouTube. All right. Okay, so Princess Cruises. The Sky Princess experienced flooding due to a busted pipe on April 13th. The issue has been addressed and the ship is operating normally. So mechanical issues. All right. That's going to happen regardless. Okay. So don't think that, because like I said, when I give you this information, this briefing, it's across the board. Okay. I used to be a mechanical engineer. Rest assured, when I was in the Navy, I was a mechanical engineer and also a mechanical engineer with GE as well. So rest assured, when I tell you that pressure bust pipes, okay, so it was just a water leak. Simple, easy fix, not a big deal. All right. But just like your car, if you proper maintenance, tune-ups, things around your house, even if you're in an apartment, you have issues that goes on in an apartment. So it's the same thing with the cruise lines. They maintain their ships, but every now and then you have little small situations. Okay. So cruise line stock market, the Snapchat. As of closing yesterday, Carnival Cruise Line closed at $18. Norwegian Cruise Line stock has dropped over 35% year to date. Analysts see potential for growth due to fleet expansion and cost-saving initiatives. Royal Cruise Line closed at 193.37. Okay, so like I said before, this is going to be a quick, because I have other things I need to take care of, but I'm not going to neglect you guys either. But we're going to talk about the giveaway again. You guys should already know how everything, if you watch the previous lives and watch the previous videos on YouTube, I've had people subscribing on the YouTube channel, and that's good because now they're getting points towards the grand prize that I'm about to talk about. So this is very important. Tune in. And Nick, Sergio, Oliver, Alexis. So what happens is I'm having a grand prize giveaway. How you enter is everything is going to be registered on the YouTube page. Okay, so you have to go to my YouTube page, Ready4AllTravel, to register. And how it works is you like and subscribe and share the video. Once you do that, you comment below of your dream vacation destination. Refer a friend. Try saying that 3 times. Refer a friend to subscribe using your name to receive additional points. Now, the more points you collect, the better chances that you will win. Okay. So if you come in 4th place, when you book your cruise, you're going to receive a $25 onboard credit. 3rd place will receive a $50 onboard credit. 2nd place will receive a $75 onboard credit. And the grand prize winner will receive $100 onboard credit. Okay. You guys already know the significance of it. I'm not even going to discuss that again, but let's just say it this way. I told you guys the Carnival Sunrise was the very first cruise that we went on, okay? Our 2nd cruise was on Royal Caribbean, Freedom of the Seas. We've been on Royal Caribbean ever since because the simple fact is that the onboard credit that we received when we got on Freedom of the Seas, we ended up winning free cruises off of that initial onboard credit. So it can happen. Now go back to the previous videos if you want me to go into detail on how they can work. Or just book with me and I can show it to you. Now, with that being said, let's say that you don't want, let's say you're selfish. Some of y'all are. You don't even want to go over there and like and subscribe. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I'm never gonna sugarcoat. You prefer to watch the videos after the fact. Not a big deal. Just go to the YouTube page. Okay, if you want to be in the drawing. If you don't, not a big deal. When you book with me, you're going to guarantee receive a $15 onboard credit. I'm guaranteeing that. Okay. Book with me, you get $15 onboard credit, and who knows what you can do with it. Now, like I said before, you go to the Promenade. It's onboard credit, so you can't cash it in. It's onboard credit. Book with me when you get on this particular ship that you're on. You can use it there. Okay, but that onboard credit could be towards purchases at the Promenade. You can purchase excursions. You can use it to help purchase an excursion. You can use it for your kids at the arcade if you want to bring your children with you. So there's a lot of things that you can use that onboard credit with, okay? But you can't cash it in and think you just got $15. No, it's not going to happen. So don't even think like that, because some of y'all think like that. I know how y'all think like that, but it's not going to happen. All right. So $15 onboard credit if you do not want to participate in the drawing. All right. So with that being said, this is going to be a quick one. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff that I got to take care of today, but Friday I'll go in more detail. about, whatever transpires between now and Friday. Also, like I say, like, share, and subscribe. If, excuse me, if you have any questions, you don't have to wait till Friday to ask those questions. Just go to the YouTube page or come here, leave a comment, leave the question, and I will get back to you personally. All right. So with that being said, and as always, may your path be clear, your sails steady, and your adventures extraordinary. All right. Like I said, I know this is a quick one, guys, but it is what it is. From all of us at Ready for All Travels, yes, I'm still drinking water because of this pollen. I got to try to wash it out, flush it out, and stay hydrated at the same time. And I want you guys to stay hydrated as well. So, from all of us at Ready for All Travels, cheers. Peace. Now, go on about your day. It's almost lunchtime. Go get you something to eat. You guys have a great day, great time. Be safe, be smart, make great decisions. Just like Banker Pound will always say, go check out his channel as well on YouTube. One love. Peace.